Peace be upon you, dear viewers. Today we are diving deep into one of the most transformative books ever written, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book has sold over 15 million copies worldwide and has been translated into more than 50 languages. Let me ask you something. Have you ever bought a gym membership only to quit after 2 weeks? Started reading a book but never finished it? Made a New Year's resolution that lasted exactly ... 3 days. Here's the shocking truth. It's not about willpower. It's not about motivation. It's about understanding the science of habits. In the next 20 minutes, you're going to discover how tiny 1% improvements can lead to extraordinary results. The exact 4-step formula your brain uses to form an NY habit. Why your current identity might be sabotaging your success, and the proven systems used by Olympic athletes, billionaire entrepreneurs, and top performers worldwide. This isn't just another book summary. This is a complete blueprint to transform your life. So grab a notebook, because what you're about to learn could change everything. Let's get started. The Atomic Habits philosophy. Let's start with a crucial question. What does atomic actually mean? The word atomic has two powerful meanings. Extremely small, like an atom. Barely visible, the source of immense energy, like an atomic bomb. And that's exactly what this book is about. Tiny changes that create explosive results. Let me tell you an incredible story. In high school, James Clear was playing baseball when a bat accidentally struck him in the face. His skull was fractured, his eye was damaged. Doctors said he might never fully recover. But here's where it gets interesting. Instead of giving up, James made a decision. He focused on getting just 1% better every single day. Not 50% better. Not even 10% better. Just 1%. He didn't try to hit home runs immediately. He focused on showing up to practice every day, improving his swing by tiny margins, building better sleep habits, eating slightly healthy. 6 years later, he was named the top male athlete at his university. From a devastating injury to the best athlete on campus. How Atomic Habits, the 1% rule. The mathematical secret, here's the math that will blow your mind. If you get 1% better every day for 1 year, 1.01 to the power of 365 equals 37.78. That's 37 times better than when you started. But here's the scary part. If you get 1% worse every day, 0.992 the power of 365 equals 0.03 you. Decline to nearly zero. Think about it. The difference between success and failure isn't dramatic. It's barely noticeable day to day, but over time, it's the difference between everything and nothing. Read 10 pages daily, 3,650 pages yearly equals 15 to 20 books. Practice English, 20 minutes daily, 120 hours equals B2 level proficiency. Code for 30 minutes daily gives 180 hours equals junior developer skills. Learn 5 new words daily gives 1,825 words equals conversational fluency. Save $5 daily. 1,825 yearly gives $18,250 in 10 years without interest. Invest 10% monthly gives with compound interest equals wealth building. Cut 1, $10 expense daily gives $3,650 saved. Yearly exercise 15 minutes daily, 90 plus hours yearly equals complete body transformation. Drink 1 extra liter of water daily gives better skin. Hair. Energy walk 2,000 extra steps daily gives 730,000 steps yearly equals 350 plus miles. Sleep 30 minutes more daily gives 180 plus hours more rest yearly. James Clear reveals something most people get wrong. Goals are about the results you want to achieve. Systems are about the processes that lead to those results. Here's the problem with goals. Winners and losers have the same goals. Goals are momentary. Once achieved, what's next? Goals focus on the finish line, not the journey. Think about it. Every Olympic athlete wants to win gold, same goal. Every entrepreneur wants $1 million business. Same goal. Every student wants straight A's. Same goal. So why do only some succeed? Their systems are different. So why do only some succeed? Their systems are different. James Clear says, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Examples. Successful entrepreneur gives not just a goal, but daily work systems. Fit body gives not just a goal, but daily exercise systems. Wealth gives not just a goal, but daily financial discipline systems. Forget about goals. Focus on systems instead. If you want better results, forget about setting goals. Focus on your system instead. Fix the inputs and the outputs will fix themselves. How habits work, the brain's secrets. Now let's unlock the secrets of your brain. Understanding this will give you superpowers over your own behavior. Your brain is the most energy-hungry organ in your body. It uses 20% of your total energy, despite being only 2% of your body weight. So it's constantly looking for ways to save energy. And its favorite shortcut? Habits. The habit loop for SDH. Every single habit, good or bad, follows this exact same pattern. Stage 1, CUE. The trigger, this is the signal that tells your brain, hey, it's time to do this thing. Stage 2, craving the desire. This is the motivational force. Your brain wants the reward that comes from the habit. Stage 3, response, the action. This is the actual habit you perform. The behavior itself. Stage 4, reward, the satisfaction. This is what your brain gets, and what makes it want to repeat the loop. No cue, no craving, no response. No reward equals nitrogen monoxide. Habit, real life examples, bad habit. Social media scrolling. Cue, you're bored. Phone is in your pocket. You feel a slight discomfort, craving. You want to feel entertained, connected. See what's new, response. You open Instagram and start scrolling. Reward, you get a dopamine hit from likes, comments, interesting posts your brain remembers. Bored plus phone equals feel good. The habit is formed. Good habit, morning exercise. Cue, alarm rings. Workout clothes are laid out next to bed, craving. You want to feel energized and accomplished, response. You get up and exercise for 20 minutes, reward. Endorphins rush, sense of achievement, feeling strong. Your brain remembers. Morning plus exercise equals feel amazing. The habit strengthens. The dopamine science. Here's something fascinating that most people don't know. Dopamine is not released when you get the reward. It's released in anticipation of the reward. Studies at Stanford University revealed, Instagram gives dopamine spikes. Anticipating content, you see the post, dopamine drops, you scroll. Again, dopamine spikes, again, this is why you can't stop scrolling. Social media companies have literally designed their apps like slot machines. Variable rewards keep your dopamine system constantly activated. You never know what you'll see next. And that uncertainty is addictive. Your brain's automations. Neuroscientists discovered something incredible. Your brain can recognize a repeating pattern in just 256 milliseconds faster than you blink. After 3 weeks of consistency, your brain starts automating the behavior. After 66 days on Abaraje, the habit becomes fully automatic. Here's the key. Your brain doesn't know the difference between good and bad habits. It only recognizes patterns and tries to make them automatic to save energy. This is why bad habits feel so hard to break. Your brain has automated them. Good habits feel hard to start. Your brain hasn't automated them yet. Once a habit is encoded in your basal ganglia, the habit center of your brain, it becomes as automatic as breathing. You don't think about it, you just do it. Keystone habits, the domino habits. Here's where it gets really powerful. Some habits are more important than others because they trigger a chain reaction. Charles Duhigg, author of The Power of Habit, calls these keystone habits. Habits that automatically influence other areas of your life. Example 1. You start exercising regularly. Research shows you automatically eat healthier. You don't want to waste your workout. Sleep better. Physical tiredness improves sleep quality. Become more productive. Exercise boosts mental clarity. Feel more confident. Endorphins. Improve mood. Manage stress. Better physical activity. Reduces cortisol. You didn't consciously decide to change all these things. Exercise triggered them. Example 2. Making your bed every morning. Studies show this simple habit creates a ripple effect. Sense of accomplishment, you've already won the day. Cleaner room overall, one organized thing leads to more. Better evening routine, you want to come back to a made bed. Increased discipline throughout the day. A study of 68,000 people found those who make their bed daily are 206% more likely to be millionaires. Example 3. Tracking your meals. When people start writing down what they eat, they lose weight. Awareness alone changes behavior. They drink less alcohol, they exercise more, they sleep better. The domino, EFF, ECT, think of habits like them. One small habit is the first domino that can knock down bigger and bigger ones. Tiny domino. Making your bed gives small domino. Tidying your room gives medium domino. Organizing your workspace gives large domino. Managing your time better gives huge domino. Career success, real example. Steve Jobs started with meditation. Keystone habit. Led to focus, led to minimalist design philosophy, led to Apple's revolutionary products. Real example. A woman started by drinking 1 glass of water in the morning. Tiny habit. Felt better, started walking, lost 100 pounds. Changed her entire life. The critical INS, IGHD. Your brain is a pattern recognition machine. It's constantly looking for what triggers the behavior. Q. What do I want? Craving. What should I do? Response. What do I get? Reward. Once your brain identifies this loop, it automates it. This happens whether you want it to or not. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. The good news, once you understand this loop, you can hack it. You can design new loops for good habits and break the loops of bad habits. And that's exactly what we're going to learn next. Creating good habits. The 4 golden laws. Now comes the practical part. James Clear gives us 4 laws to build any good habit. These are scientifically proven and incredibly powerful. Law number 1. Make it obvious. First law is about making your habits visible and clear. A implementation intention specific plan. Research from the British Journal of Health Psychology shows that people who create specific plans are 2 to 3 times more likely to succeed. The formula is simple. I will behavior at time and location examples. I will exercise more, 2 buggy. I will read more books. I will read for 20 minutes at 9 p.m. in my bedroom before sleep. I will learn programming. I will practice coding for 45 minutes at 7 p.m. at my desk every weekday. The more specific you are, the more likely you'll do it. Your brain loves clarity. Be habit stacking. This is one of the most powerful techniques. You link a new habit to an existing habit. Formula. After I current habit, I will new habit. Real examples. After I brush my teeth, I will do 10 push-ups. After I pour my morning coffee, I will write my daily goals. After I sit down for lunch, I will drink a full glass of water. After I close my laptop for the day, I will lay out my workout clothes for tomorrow. After I get into bed, I will read 1 page of a book. Why does this work? You're using an existing strong habit as the trigger for your new habit. The old habit becomes the cue. See environment. James Clear says, environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior. A study by Duke University found that 45% of our daily actions are habits triggered by our environment. Not conscious decisions. For good habits make the cue obvious. Want to read more? Place books on your pillow. Want to exercise? Sleep in your workout clothes. Want to eat healthy? Put fruits in a visible bowl on the counter. Want to drink more water? Put water bottles in every room. Want to practice guitar? Place it in the middle of your living room. Not in a case for bad habits. Hide the cue. Want to stop scrolling? Delete social media apps from your phone. Want to eat less junk food? Don't buy it or hide it in hard-to-reach places. Want to watch less TV? Unplug it and put the remote in another room. Want less phone distraction? Charge your phone in a different room at night. Research by Brian Wansink found that if candy is in a transparent jar on your desk, you'll eat 71% more than if it's in an opaque jar in a drawer. The mantra: make the good behaviors obvious and the bad behaviors invisible. Law number 2. Make it a TTR-CTV. The more attractive a habit is, the more likely you'll do it. This is about working WITH, your dopamine system, not against it. The temptation bundling. This strategy was developed by Katie Milkman at the University of Pennsylvania. The research showed people were 3.5 times more consistent when they bundled habits. Formula: I will habit I need, well habit I want. Examples: I will only watch my favorite Netflix show while on the treadmill. I will only listen to my favorite podcast while doing household chores. I will only get a pedicure while reading work emails. I will only eat at my favorite restaurant after going to the gym. You're making the necessary habit attractive by pairing it with something you already love. B. The power of social influence. Harvard researcher Nicholas Christakis discovered if your friend becomes obese, your chances of obesity increase by 57%. If your friend starts smoking, your chances of smoking increase by 61%. If your friend exercises regularly, you're 40% more likely to start exercising. We are deeply influenced by the people around us. We imitate uno de close. We copy people we're around. Join communities where your desired behavior is normal. Want to be fit? Join a running club. Want to read more? Join a book club. Want to build a business? Join an entrepreneur group too. The many we conform to the group. If everyone around you does something, you'll naturally want to do it too. 3. The powerful. We imitate successful people. Find role models who have the habits you want and study their routines. James Clear's advice: join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior and you already have something in common with the group. C. Reframing your mindset. Change your language from burden to opportunity. I have to work out gives obligation. I get to build a strong body. Gives privilege. I have to save money. I get to build financial freedom. I have to study. I get to learn and grow. This simple mental shift makes habits feel like gifts, not punishments. Law number 3. Make it is why this. is perhaps the most underestimated law. Most people try to start too big and burn out. The 2-minute rule. This is James Clear's most famous technique. The rule: when you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. Transform your habits. Run 5 kilometers gives put on running shoes. Study for an exam gives open my textbook. Do yoga gives roll out my yoga mat. Write a book gives write one sentence. Learn to code gives open my code editor. Why does this work? The hardest part of any habit is starting. But once you start, it's much easier to continue. This uses the physics principle of inertia. Master the habit of showing up. The 2-minute version becomes a gateway habit that naturally leads to the full version. Example: Olympic swimmer Shaquille O'Neal said, "I always tell myself I'm just going to go to the pool and get in. Once I'm in the water, I always end up doing my full workout." Environment optimization. Reduce friction. Harvard researcher Philippe Allais found that every 20 seconds of added friction reduces habit completion by 45%. For good habits, reduce friction. Prepare your workout clothes the night before. Pre-cut vegetables for healthy snacks. Put your vitamins next to your coffee maker. Keep your guitar on a stand. Not in its case. Sleep in your workout clothes. Zero friction. For bad habits, increase friction. Delete social media apps. 15 minutes to reinstall. Creates enough friction. Keep your phone in another room while working. Use website blockers during work hours. Unplug your TV after each use. Put your credit card in a drawer, not your wallet. The principle: every second of added friction makes a bad habit less likely. Every second of reduced friction makes a good habit more likely. C. Commitment device. A commitment device is a choice you make in the present that locks in better behavior in the future. Examples: ask a friend to hold your phone during work hours. Use apps that block websites automatically. Schedule automatic transfers to your savings account. Sign up for exercise classes in advance you've already paid. Give your video game console to a friend. During exam week, Victor Hugo, the famous French writer, had his assistant lock away all his clothes so he couldn't leave the house. This forced him to stay home and write. He finished The Hunchback of Notre Dame this way. Law number 4. Make ITSATSF. This is the law that makes habits stick long term. A. Immediate rewards. Here's the problem. Our brains are wired for instant gratification. Most good habits have delayed rewards, while most bad habits have immediate rewards. The solution: give yourself immediate rewards for good habits. Examples: after studying for 25 minutes, gives take a 5-minute break with your favorite music. After working out, gives enjoy a delicious protein smoothie. After saving money, gives mark it on a chart and watch your progress. After meditating, gives enjoy your favorite tea. Make the ending of your good habit satisfying, and your brain will want to repeat it. B. Habit tracker. The power of visual progress. Research from Stanford shows that people who track their habits are 3 times more successful. How it works? Get a calendar. Every day you complete the habit, put an X. Your job is to not break the chain. The comedian Jerry Seinfeld used this method. He said, "After a few days, you'll have a chain. Just keep at it, and the chain will grow longer every day. Your only job is to not break the chain." The psychology. Seeing the X gives you immediate dopamine. The visual chain is motivating. Breaking the chain feels like loss. Aversion is powerful. Important rule: never miss twice. Missing 1 day is acceptable. Life happens. But missing 2 days is the start of a new bad habit. Get back on track immediately. See Accountability Partnership and Contracts. A study from the American Society of Training and Development found having a specific goal, 10% success rate, telling someone your goal, 65% success rate, having an accountability partner, 95% success rate, accountability systems. 1. Partner system. Find a friend with similar goals and check in daily or weekly. 2. Public commitment. Announce your habit on social media. Public pressure is powerful. 3. Habit contract. Write and sign a contract with consequences. Example: contract: I, your name, commit to habit every day a time. If I fail, I will consequence donate $50 to charity, do extra chores, etc. Signed by me and witnessed by friend Zane. Brian Harris, an entrepreneur, created a habit contract where he'd donate $200 to a political party he disliked if he missed his workout. He never missed. The power of CIONS. Sikuyans. CS. We naturally avoid pain more than we seek pleasure. Make the cost of breaking your habit immediate and painful, and you'll stick to it. Bring in ETA. Alti-ETA-R. Remember the 4 laws. Make ETA abuse. Design your environment. Make it attractive. Bundle it with something you love. Make it easy. Start with 2 minutes. Make it satisfying. Track it and reward yourself. Use all 4 laws together for maximum power. Now let's look at how to break bad habits. Breaking bad habits. Now here's the powerful part. The same four laws that build good habits can be inverted to break bad habits. James Clear says, you don't eliminate a bad habit, you replace it. Let's learn how to use the inverse of each law. Inverse law number 1. Make it a inv. Good habit needs to be obvious. A bad habit needs to be invisible. Remove the cues from your environment. The science. A study published in Environment and Behavior found that we are 5 times more likely to consume something if it's visible. Practical strategies. For phone addiction. Delete social media apps from your phone, keep them only on your computer, turn off all notifications except calls and texts. Use grayscale mode, makes your phone boring. Keep your phone in another room when working or sleeping, use a regular alarm clock instead of your phone. For unhealthy eating. Don't buy junk food at all, if it's not in your house. You can't eat at hide sweets, in hard-to-reach places or opaque containers. Keep healthy snacks visible. Instead, rearrange your kitchen, so healthy food is at eye level for TV binge watching. Unplug the TV after each use. Hide the remote in another room. Cancel streaming subscriptions, temporarily remove the TV from your bedroom for video games. Uninstall games from your computer. Put gaming console in a closet after each use, delete gaming apps from your phone. The principle is simple. Out of sight, out of mind. If you can't see the cue, you won't get the craving. Research by psychologist Wendy Wood found that changing your environment is more effective than willpower alone, by over 300%. Inverse law number 2. Make it when at or a seed of a make. Your bad habits seem disgusting, painful, or undesirable. Reframe your mindset, change how you think about the bad habit. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, think I don't do this. Research by psychologist Heidi Grant Halverson shows this language change increases success by 64%. I can't smoke gives feels like deprivation. I don't smoke gives part of your identity. I can't eat junk food. I don't eat junk food. I can't waste time on social media. I don't waste time on social media. This shifts from external restriction to internal identity. B. Highlight the benefits of a motivation ritual where you visualize the negative consequences. Every time you feel tempted, think, if I scroll Instagram now, I'm stealing 2 hours from my goals. If I eat this junk food, I'm choosing temporary pleasure over my dream body. If I skip this workout, I'm choosing weakness over strength. Make a list of the true costs. For smoking, 1 hour later, bad smell, wasted money 1 day later, shortness of breath 1 year later, thousands of dollars wasted, health declining 10 years later. Lung disease risk, premature AGC, associate pain with the bad habit, create negative associations. One powerful technique. The rubber band method. Wear a rubber band on your wrist every time you engage in the bad habit. Snap it, your brain will start associating the habit with pain. Some people write down the negative consequences and read them daily. Others visualize themselves failing if they continue the habit. Inverse law number 3. Make it difficult. If good habits need to be easy, bad habits need to be hard. Increase friction. The 20-second rule, inverted. Add at least 20 seconds of effort to your bad habits. Practical strategies. For social media, use a 32 random password and write it on paper kept in another room. Use website blockers, freedom, cold turkey, stay focused, log out after every use, delete apps, and only access via browser ads. 5+ minutes of friction. Use parental controls to block sites during work hours for online shopping. Remove saved credit card information from all websites. Put credit cards in a sealed envelope in a drawer. Freeze your credit card in a block of ice. Seriously, this works. Unsubscribe from all promotional emails. Use browser extensions that block shopping sites. For watching too much TV, unplug TV and put it in a closet. After each use, remove batteries from the remote, cancel streaming subscriptions. Set up parental controls with a password given to a friend for oversleeping. Put alarm clock across the room. Can't reach it from bed, use apps that require solving math problems to turn off. Give your phone to a family member who wakes up earlier. Real example. Author Nirael uses an outlet timer on his internet router. It automatically cuts off internet during his writing hours. No internet, no distractions, the key insight. Reset your Wendy. Wood found that every additional step or second of friction reduces the likelihood of completing the habit by up to 45%. Think of it like this. You're building a wall between you and your bad habit. The higher the wall, the less likely you'll climb over it. Inverse law number 4. Make it ACFY and GF. Satisfaction strengthens a habit. Dissatisfaction weakens it. Make the consequences immediate and painful. A. Accountability partner. Get someone to hold you accountable with real consequences. Strategy. Habit contract with financial stakes. Example contract. I commit to not checking social media during work hours 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. For every violation, I will pay my accountability partner $50. This money will be donated to a cause I disagree with. Why this works? Loss aversion is powerful. We hate losing money more than we love gaining it. Be bad habit tracker, reverse motivation. Instead of celebrating good habits, track your bad habits to create shame, the good kind of shame that motivates change. Create a wall of shame. Every time you engage in the bad habit, mark an X. Each X. X represents a failure, time wasted, or step backward. The visual representation of your failures can be powerfully motivating. See immediate consequences. The problem with most bad habits is that the consequences are delayed. Make them immediate. For junk food, take a photo of yourself eating junk food and send it to your accountability partner. Immediately donate $10 to charity for each junk food meal. Do 50 push-ups as penance immediately after eating junk food. For social media waste, use apps that track screen time and show your daily, weekly totals. Seeing you wasted 20 hours this week is painful. Set a rule. For every 30 minutes of social media, you must read 30 minutes of a book. Share your screen time stats publicly each week. For skipping workouts, have a friend who texts you every day at workout time if you skip. You must post a public confession on social media or donate $100 to a political party you dislike. D. Social pressure. Make your bad habit public. Humans are deeply motivated by social approval and embarrassed by social disapproval. Strategy. Public commitment with public tracking. Announce your goal publicly on social media. Share weekly updates, including failures. Ask friends to call you out if they see you engaging in the bad habit. Example. I'm quitting social media during work hours. If you see me online between 9 to 5, call me out in the comments. The fear of public embarrassment is a powerful deterrent. The replacement, STRATY. Here's a critical insight. You can't just eliminate a bad habit. You must replace it. Every habit serves a need. If you don't replace the habit, you'll just find another bad habit to fill the void. Ask yourself, what need is this bad habit fulfilling? What healthier habit could fulfill the same need? Examples. Bad habit, scrolling social media. When bored, need entertainment. Connection, mental stimulation. Replacement. Read a book, calafriend. Go for a walk. Learn a new skill. Bad habit, eating junk food when stressed. Need comfort, stress relief. Dopamine hit. Replacement, exercise. Meditation, healthy snack. Deep breathing. Bad habit, watching TV to avoid work. Need escape, relaxation, procrastination. Relief. Replacement, take a planned break, do a different task. Practice the 2-minute rule for work. Bad habit, oversleeping. Need more rest, avoiding unpleasant tasks. Replacement, go to bed earlier, create an exciting morning routine. Address why you're avoiding the day. The ultimate FMWRK. Remember the 4 inverse laws. Make it invisible. Remove cues from your environment. Make it unattractive. Reframe your mindset. Visualize negative consequences. Make it difficult. Add friction. Increase barriers. Make it unsatisfying. Create immediate consequences. Use accountability. James Clear's wisdom. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Bad habits are votes for the person you don't want to be. Good habits are votes for the person you do want to be. The question is, who are you voting for today? Now let's talk about the most powerful concept of all. Identity-based habits. Identity-based habits. This is the most powerful section of the entire book. Pay very close attention, because this concept can transform your entire life. The 3 levels of CHNG. James Clear reveals that there are 3 layers at which change can occur. Most people focus on the wrong layer. Level 3. Outcomes. What you get. This is about results. Losing 20 pounds, publishing a best-selling book, winning a championship, making $1 million. Level 2. Processes. What you do. This is about habits and systems. Going to the gym 4 times per week, writing every day, practicing your sport daily, implementing a savings plan. Level 1. Identity. Who you are, the most powerful level. This is about beliefs. I am a healthy person, I am a writer, I am an athlete, I am financially disciplined. Here's the problem. Most people start at the wrong level. They focus on outcomes, not identity. Outcome-based vs. HABs. Let me show you the difference with examples. Outcome-based approach. Goal. I want to lose weight. Motivation. External. How you look. What others think. Duration. Temporal. Until you reach the goal. Then you often regress. Success rate. Low research shows 20 to 30% identity-based approach. Goal. I am a healthy person. Motivation. Internal who you are. Duration. Permanent, it's part of your identity. Success rate. High research shows 60 to 70%. Real examples. Scenario 1. Smoke and outcome-based. Someone offers you a cigarette. You say, no thanks, I'm trying to quit. This implies you still desire it but are resisting, creates internal conflict. You're depriving yourself, willpower is required. Identity-based. Someone offers you a cigarette, you say, no thanks, I don't smoke. This is a statement of identity. No internal conflict, no willpower needed. It's simply who you are. Scenario 2. Exercise. Outcome-based. I have to work out to lose weight. Burden. Obligation. Identity-based. I am an athlete. And athletes train natural. Who you are. Scenario 3. Reading. Outcome-based. I want to read 50 books this year. Might feel like pressure. Identity-based. I am a reader. Reading is natural for readers. James Clear's principle. The goal is not to read a book. The goal is to become a reader. The goal is not to run a marathon. The goal is to become a runner. The goal is not to learn an instrument. The goal is to become a musician. Every action is a VOT. Here's the most powerful concept in the entire book. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Think of your identity like an election. You are voting for who you want to be with every single action. Examples. You go to the gym. 1 vote for I am an athlete, you read 10 pages. 1 vote for I am a reader, you write 500 words. 1 vote for I am a writer, you eat a healthy meal. 1 vote for I am a healthy person, you save money. 1 vote for I am financially responsible, but it also works in reverse. You skip the gym. 1 vote for I am sedentary, you scroll social media for hours. 1 vote for I am distracted and unproductive, you eat junk food. 1 vote for I am unhealthy, the key insight. No single vote determines who you are, but the cumulative votes do. 1 vote equals meaningless. 10 votes equals starting to matter. 100 votes equals clear pattern. Emerging 1,000 votes equals you are that person. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to win the majority of votes. If 51% of your actions align with your desired identity, you become that person. James Clear says, true behavior change is identity change. You might start a habit because of motivation, but the only reason you'll stick with one is that it becomes part of who you are. The 2-step process to changing your identity. So how do you actually change your identity? James Clear gives us a simple 2-step process. Step 1. Decide who you want to be and start with the outcome. Start with the identity. Ask yourself powerful questions. What type of person could get the outcome I want? What would a healthy person do? What would a successful entrepreneur do? What would a disciplined person do? Examples. You want to lose weight? Don't focus on I want to lose 20 pounds. Focus on who is the type of person who could lose 20 pounds. Answer. A healthy person who values their body. New identity. I am a healthy person. You want to build a successful business. Don't focus on I want to make $1 million. Focus on who is the type of person who builds successful businesses. Answer. An entrepreneur who takes action, learns constantly, and perseveres. New identity. I am an entrepreneur. You want to write a book? Don't focus on I want to publish a book. Focus on who is the type of person who writes books. Answer. A writer who writes consistently. New identity. I am a writer. Step 2. Prove it to yourself with small wins. Once you've decided on your identity, you need to prove it to yourself through action. You can't just declare I am a writer and expect it to feel true. You have to earn your identity through evidence. Every action is a piece of evidence. You're building a case for your new identity, one action at a time. Practical examples. I am a writer. Write 100 words today. Evidence. Write 200 words tomorrow. More evidence. Write for 10 days in a row. Strong evidence. After 100 days of writing, you genuinely believe I am a writer. I am an athlete. Exercise for 15 minutes today. Evidence. Go for a walk tomorrow. More evidence. Complete 30 workouts in 60 days. Strong evidence. You now genuinely believe I am an athlete. I am a healthy person. Eat 1 healthy meal. Evidence. Drink water instead of soda. Evidence. Make healthy choices for 30 days. Strong evidence. You now genuinely believe I am healthy. The principle. Focus on becoming the type of person who can achieve the things you want to achieve. Protecting your identity. VFA built a new identity. You must protect it. Your identity becomes your defense against temptation. Examples. Someone offers you junk food. Weak response. I can't eat that. I'm on a diet. Temporary. External. Strong response. No thanks. I'm a healthy person. Permanent. Internal. Someone invites you to skip the gym. Weak response. I can't. I need to lose weight. Feels like deprivation. Strong response. I don't skip workouts. I'm an athlete feels like integrity. Someone pressures you to waste time. Weak response. I shouldn't. I have goals feels like sacrifice. Strong response. I'm a focused person feels like honor when your identity is at stake. You protect it fiercely. This is why identity-based habits are so powerful. You're not just trying to change your behavior, you're defending who you are. The danger of rigid identity. James Clear also warns us. Don't let a single identity define you completely. If your entire identity is, I am a runner, and you get injured and can't run, you may face an identity crisis. Instead, hold your identity loosely. I am the type of person who stays active and healthy. Rather than, I am a runner, too narrow. I am the type of person who creates value and solves problems, rather than I am a software engineer too narrow. This gives you flexibility, while maintaining the core identity. The ultimate truth, James Clear, concludes with this powerful statement. The more pride you have in a particular aspect of your identity, the more motivated you will be to maintain the habits associated with it. When you're proud to be a reader, you'll read more. When you're proud to be an athlete, you train more. When you're proud to be a learner, you study more. When you're proud to be a creator, you create more. Your identity becomes self-reinforcing. Here's the beautiful truth. You get to choose your identity. It's not determined by your past, your genetics, or your circumstances. Every action is a vote. Start voting for the person you want to become. Starting today, who are you becoming with your actions today? Now let's talk about the final crucial concept. The plateau of latent potential. The plateau of latent potential. This is the concept that explains why most people quit right before they succeed. Understanding this could be the difference between giving up and achieving your dreams. The Valley of Disappointment, James Clear, introduces one of the most important diagrams in the entire book, the plateau of latent potential. Here's what happens to most people. Week 1, you're super motivated. You start your new habit with enthusiasm. You go to the gym, you read every day, you eat healthy, you feel amazing. Week 2 to 3, still going strong. You're proud of yourself. Some small improvements. Energy is good, commitment is high, week 4 to 8. This is where it gets dangerous. The Valley of Disappointment. You've been working hard for a month or two, but you don't see big results yet. Your expectations are here high, your results are here, still low. The gap between expectations and reality is frustrating. This is where 90% of people keep. They say, I've been going to the gym for 6 weeks. Why don't I look different? I've been saving money for 3 months. I'm still not rich. I've been studying for 2 months. I'm still not fluent. This isn't working. I'm giving up. But here's the truth, James Clear reveals. Your work is not wasted. It's just being stored. You're building potential energy. All your efforts are accumulating below the surface. The ice cube analogy, this is one of the most powerful metaphors in the book. Imagine you have a frozen ice cube in a room. Room temperature, 25 degrees Fahrenheit, cold. Ice cube, frozen solid. You start warming the room. 26 degrees gives ice cube still frozen. No visible change. 27 degrees gives still frozen. Nothing happening. 28 degrees, still frozen. You might think this isn't working. 29 degrees, still frozen. 30 degrees, still frozen. 31 degrees, still frozen. You've been warming for hours. Then suddenly at 32 degrees gives the ice starts melting. Did all your effort only matter at 32 degrees? No. Every single degree was necessary. The change was happening the entire time. You just couldn't see it yet. This is exactly how habits work. You don't see results for weeks or months, but the work is accumulating. Then suddenly, breakthrough. The results appear all at once. James Clear says, mastery requires patience. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the most successful teams in NBA history, have a quote from social reformer Jacob Riis hanging in their locker room. When nothing seems to help, I go and look at a stonecutter hammering away at his rock, perhaps 100 times, without as much as a crack showing in it. Yet at the 101st blow, it will split in two. And I know it was not that last blow that did it, but all that had gone before. We people keep the critical mistake. Most people have linear expectations, but habits produce exponential results. What people expect: a straight lineup. Day 1, small result. Day 30, medium result. Day 100, big result. What actually happens? A flat line for a long time, the plateau. Then suddenly an exponential curve upward. The problem: people judge their progress during the plateau and conclude, this isn't working. Real examples: bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo tree shows no visible growth for the first 4 years. You water it, fertilize it, care for it, nothing. Year 5, it grows 90 feet in 6 weeks. Was the growth only in year 5? No. It was building a massive root system underground for 4 years. Cancer cells. Cancer research shows that tumors can grow undetected for years. From the outside, nothing seems wrong. Then, suddenly, diagnosis. The growth was happening all along, just invisibly. Habits work the same way. Your good habits are building beneath the surface. Keep going. The breakthrough moment, James Clear, calls this the breakthrough moment, when all your accumulated effort finally becomes visible. Examples from real life. Business. You work on your startup for 2 years with barely any customers. Then suddenly you get featured somewhere. Word spreads, and boom, overnight success that took 2 years. Fitness. You work out for months seeing minimal change in the mirror. Then week 12 or 16, suddenly people start commenting, wow, you look different. Skills. You practice a language for months, struggling with basic sentences. Then one day, you're having a full conversation and you realize, wait, I can actually speak this. Writing. You write every day for a year with few readers. Then one article goes viral, and suddenly you have an audience. The breakthrough was always coming. Most people quit 1 week before it would have happened. The compounding effect disconnects back to the 1% rule from the beginning. Remember, 1% better every day equals 37 times better in a year. But here's the key. The gains are not evenly distributed across the year. They're compressed at the end, months 1 to 6. You see maybe 10% improvement feels slow months 7 to 9. You'll see another 20% improvement, okay? Getting better. Months 10 to 12. You see 70% of your total improvement explosion. This is compound interest in action. Albert Einstein supposedly called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. Your habits compound. Productivity compounds, knowledge compounds, relationships compound, fitness compounds, but only if you stick with it long enough. How to survive the plateau, James Clear, gives us strategies to push through the valley of disappointment. 1. Forget about goals. Focus on systems. Don't ask, have I achieved my goal yet? Ask, did I follow my system today? If your system is to work out 4 times per week, and you do that, you're succeeding every week, even if you don't see physical changes yet. 2. Fall in love with the process, not just the outcome. Learn to enjoy the gym, not just the body you'll have. Learn to enjoy writing, not just having written a book. Learn to enjoy the practice, not just the performance. 3. Use the never miss twice rule. You'll have bad days. That's fine, but never miss twice in a row. 1 miss is an exception. 2 misses is the start of a new bad habit. 4. Track your inputs, not just outputs. Don't just measure weight loss output. Measure gym visits input. Don't just measure money saved output. Measure spending, decisions, input. Celebrate the process, not just the results. 5. Remember the ice cube. Every single action is warming the room. The ice will melt. You just don't know which degree will be the breakthrough. 6. Commit to a timeline. Don't say I'll try this for a few weeks. Say I commit to this for 6 months minimum, regardless of visible results. The ultimate lesson, James Clear's most important message about the plateau. When you finally break through the plateau of latent potential, people will call it an overnight success. They won't see the months or years of work that came before, but you'll know the truth. Success is not a straight line. It's a plateau followed by a breakthrough. The people who succeed are simply the ones who stayed consistent long enough to experience the breakthrough. Your breakthrough is coming. The only way to guarantee failure is to quit before it arrives. Ask yourself, what if your breakthrough is just 1 more week away? 1 more month? Would you quit now? The universe rewards those who persist through the valley of disappointment. Warren Buffett's insight. No matter how great the talent or efforts, some things just take time. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. Some things just take time. Trust the process. Stay consistent. Your breakthrough is being built right now, beneath the surface. The question is not if you'll break through. The question is, will you still be showing up when it happens? Now let's bring everything together with a conclusion. We've covered an incredible amount of transformative information. Now let's bring it all together and give you a clear action plan to start today. Key takeaways, the core lessons. Let's recap the most important ideas from Atomic Habits. 1. Small changes create remarkable results. You don't need massive transformation overnight. Just 1% better every day compounds into extraordinary results. Tiny habits are the path to big changes. 2. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. The effects of your habits multiply as you repeat them. They're small in the moment but can be massive over time. 3. Focus on systems, not goals. Winners and losers have the same goals. What separates them? Their systems. Build better systems and results will follow automatically. 4. The 4 laws work. Make it obvious. Make it attractive. Make it easy. Make it satisfying. Use these laws for good habits. Invert them for bad habits. 5. Identity is everything. Don't aim for outcomes. Aim to become the type of person who achieves those outcomes. Every action is a vote for your identity. 6. The breakthrough's coming. You're in the valley of disappointment. Keep going. The ice is about to melt. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. 5 steps to start TOD. Here's your practical action plan. You can implement this immediately after watching this video. Step 1. Choose one tiny habit. The 2-minute rule. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick one habit that matters to you. Make it ridiculously small using the 2-minute rule. Not exercise for an hour gives. Put on workout shoes. Not read 30 pages. Gives read 1 page. Not meditate for 20 minutes. Gives take 3 deep breaths. Not write a book. Gives write 1 sentence. Write it down right now. What's your one tiny habit? STEP 2. Apply all 4 laws to your habit. Take your habit and design it using the 4 laws. Make it obvious. When will you do it? Where? Write the specific plan. What existing habit can you stack it on? How can you design your environment to make the cue visible? Make it attractive. Can you bundle it with something you enjoy? Who can you do it with to make it social? How can you reframe it from burden to opportunity? Make it easy. How can you reduce friction? Prepare in advance. Where can you place things to make it effortless? What obstacles can you remove? Make it satisfying. What immediate reward can you give yourself? How will you track it? Get a calendar and marquexes. Who will hold you accountable? STEP 3. Define your identity. Ask yourself, what type of person could achieve what I want? Write down your new identity statement. I am a healthy person. I am a reader. I am an athlete. I am a disciplined entrepreneur. I am a continuous learner. Put this somewhere. You'll see it daily. Let it guide your decisions. Step 4. Set up your tracking before you go to bed. Get a calendar or print one. Put it somewhere visible. Mark today with an X. If you completed your tiny habit, commit to not breaking the chain. Visual progress is motivating. Seeing a chain of X's will pull you forward. Step 5. Find your accountability partner. Text someone right now. Hey, I'm starting a new habit. I'm committing to habit every day for the next 66 days. Can you check in with me weekly and hold me accountable? Having someone to report to increases your success rate by 95. Bonus TIP. The never miss twice rule. Write this down and remember it forever. I will never miss twice in a row. Life happens. You'll have bad days. That's completely fine. Missing 1 day is an accident. Missing 2 days is the start of a new habit. If you miss Monday's workout, Tuesday is non-negotiable. If you skip reading one night, the next night is mandatory. This one rule will save your habits during difficult times. Final, emotive. You can close this video and go back to your old life. Or you can decide that today is the day everything changes. Not because you're going to transform overnight, but because you're going to take one small action that represents the person you want to become. Every action is a vote. What are you voting for? The person scrolling social media for hours, or the person building their dream life one tiny habit at a time? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to change everything today. You just need to be 1% better than yesterday. James Clear ends his book with this beautiful reminder. The secret to getting results that last is to never stop making improvements. It's remarkable what you can build if you just don't stop. Small habits don't add up. Take compound, and the most exciting part. You're just one small habit away from a completely different life. 1 year from now, you could be healthier, wealthier, more skilled, and happier than you ever imagined. But it starts with one tiny decision today. So here's my challenge to you. In the next 60 seconds, before you close this video, do your tiny habit. Right now. Put on your workout shoes, open that book and read 1 page, write 1 sentence, do 3 push-ups, save $1, send 1 message to someone you care about. Do it now. Cast your first vote for the person you want to become. Remember, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Build better systems. Become a better person. The results will take care of themselves. The ice is warming. Your breakthrough is coming. Don't stop now. You are the author of your own story. What will the next chapter say? Start writing it today, one tiny habit at a time. Cielo Sayanji, if you found this summary valuable, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's the one habit you're going to start today? Write it down in the comments. That act of writing it publicly is your first commitment, your first vote. And if you want more book summaries like this that can change your life, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Remember, small changes, remarkable results. Now go build your atomic habits. Your future self will thank you. See you in the next video.